That was a start. Next up, we have another comedian, and I gotta pull this up because this dude just literally sent me how he wanted me to introduce him, which is wild. Like, we set this up like weeks ago. It's crazy. Hold on. Wi-Fi in here isn't the best, so hold on one second. I'm gonna look this up. All right, so he has performed all over the DMV, and as far as Iceland, really, that's something, I didn't know that. And is the host of the podcast Where TF, which I'm guessing stands for The Fuck is Vision, on Spotify. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Lord Isaac M.
We planned out the music part very well, thank you. Alright, there we go. Now, before y'all start asking, yes, I am aware I'm just like one of those shows you pass by on Hulu before you get to the ones you want to binge. I get that. Second, if you're here tonight with someone, your night should probably get better, so don't act like this is all it's going to be. It's like 7 o'clock, you're good. Now, you brought your son to a distillery. Yes. Like, we're all making great choices. What drink does he have currently? That is the worst parenting advice ever. You brought your son to a distillery, and I asked you what he's drinking, and you told me to ask him. So, bourbon, right? She just let you order? No, better than that. You let him order liquor without telling his parents? Shame. It's the first time I've ever been to a distillery designed by the wife of the owner. Because you know how guys got, whenever guys have an apartment versus when women have an apartment, when guys have an apartment, what is it? Just a bunch of electronics, maybe a chair, no couches, no other furniture. We don't plan on you staying longer unless you're going into the other room. That's what we have most of our furniture, is just our bed, the toilet comes with it. You ever go to a woman's house? That thing looks like an 80s drug lord's den, doesn't it? Think about Scarface when he went to Bogota. That's what their houses look like. It's like nice furniture, there's artwork on the wall, some guy getting hung in a helicopter. That's all it is in their house. That's why they always ask when they want to move in, is there going to be enough room for their stuff? Y'all have way too much stuff to begin with. You know that, right? Nah, I'm talking to y'all too direct. Y'all just sipping away like that. I mean, that's, yes. But when it comes, and I'm glad y'all started drinking because it actually transfers to my next joke. Women are better drinkers than us, and I have to admit that full-heartedly. We just make games out of ours, like who can drink the most. But ladies, they drink their wine warm. That is a dangerous sport. They only drink it with ice when they want to party, but when they're at home, it's by themselves. I was like, you finished that whole bottle of your own? She was like, yeah, most of it's the glass, so I don't know what you're drinking about. But the more women drink, the more they become Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. Like, it just becomes more of a danger whenever you come home without her knowing. Where have you been? It's like, I was just out with my friends. Leave them. No, you can stay, man. You don't want to work. Do you feel in charge? Just dangerous stuff like that. They don't believe me. Now, how many of y'all grew up watching Home Alone, like classic Home Alone, like the first two? Like, we all just realized that CPS didn't make one trip despite the McAllisters making two. They went to Paris the first time, which is illegal to do when your child is left at home. And the first thing they did was call the police to check on their home for them. That let me know that there was two sides of the law and I was not on the right side of it. If the cops were called at my house, somebody was leaving, probably my own. Now, if you leave a black child home under the same circumstances, it becomes Losing Isaiah. Did you know that? It's on the movie. In Maryland, it's illegal to pull over somebody. But it's legal to pull over someone for a DUI even on a bike. Did you know that? In Maryland, it is. It's one of 19 states. Do you know how messed up it is to get pulled over on a girl's bike with a matching helmet? So I get pulled over for this breathalyzer I got to take. I got to put this little kickstand up, tassels flying everywhere. And once I took the breathalyzer, I passed the breathalyzer test. I told him to go away and leave me alone, and I hit a wheelie on the way out. The moral of that story is that he didn't have the breathalyzer that can test for cocaine. Now, she's fine. He's on his phone. He doesn't know me. Now, there's a law in Tennessee that protects artists from AI intrusion. know how you heard like certain artists and they have like AI verses on TikTok and stuff like that? There's a law in Tennessee that now prevents artists from having their music used by AI. But it's called the Elvis Law. So it protects you from having your music used, but it doesn't protect you from cultural appropriation. Because of all things, that man stole everything. He stole music, his wife who was 14. It's like everything he did, as long as you could sing good, no one really brought up your records. Why do you think it took so long for us to catch R. Kelly? His music is just too good. All you do is pee on someone, that's all I'm doing. But let's just say it like this. What has Diddy ever done that has been so good that we can't catch him? And be honest with yourself. Not anyone he's produced, not any music video he just started dancing in. Name one thing Diddy's ever done where we just could go, he didn't do it and we should tip him. Exactly. Why is he still on the run? Who knows? Also, we all know what he did to Biggie, right? We know that he was responsible for that, right? And then 2 months, why did you move that? Yeah, murder, woo! No. Then 2 months after that, he dropped the album called No Way Out, where he all but snitched on himself.
Ladies and gentlemen.
There's a better way to get me on stage.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. This is it. In the middle of his puffy joke, ladies and gentlemen, the bridge. That's okay, I won't tell that joke. That is awkward. And these are people. This isn't even run by AI yet, so. Oh man, remember when they gave us the Little Mermaid instead of reparations? Like, think about it. We got the Little Mermaid. You know what will help us bring ourselves together? A black mermaid sold her soul for feet. We gave us the worst mermaid. They gave us the worst Disney princess, to be honest. They gave us the Order. Because the only thing that movie ever taught us, and think about it, you can watch it from beginning to end. The only lesson you'll ever learn from the Little Mermaid is if you shut up long enough, you can find a man. That's the only thing that movie ever taught us. She didn't have to go through those struggles. Her life was fine. She lived in the kingdom. All she did was not listen to her daddy because she wanted to go outside. Sound familiar? Sound familiar at all right now? How life we learn. At least Beauty and the Beast had some moments where it's just like, I'm just here trying to see the inner beauty. Or Cinderella, just because you don't like my sister don't mean I'm not pretty. Or, she got that much more than I should have. I'm gonna leave y'all with this last show because y'all doing so long right now. Look, I got enough laughs with what I got. I had my first drink here. I'm supposed to have 2, but that first one was stronger than it should have been. All right, she knows what I'm talking about. She's like, wait a minute, I need to sit down. They were at the bar first. I was like, no, we need something more sturdy and lower to the ground. Oh man. But we should just go out and just start voting again because Donald Trump might win again. I'm not for it. And I know he's about to win because while he was at trial, one of his supporters set himself on fire. And that wasn't the main story. The entire news coverage was watching him catch an Uber to court. And then one dude just went up and smoked. And we were just like, we don't see the problem here. Didn't we ignore him last time when we got 4 years of tweets from the toilet? If you're over, you know somebody over the age of 35, just tell them to run because even on that ballot, you can fill in a name. You do know that, right? We don't have to watch the trials, we don't have to watch the election. We can write who we want. And who better to put in this slot than Lord Isaac? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could vote for me or you could vote for the old guy that fell off the stationary bike. Or the one president we still don't believe had a porn star affair. Who was trying to sleep with him? Think about it. When you heard porn star and president, you were probably thinking, Bill's at it again, ain't it? No, Donald. And that's creepy because now there's a trial about it. I hope that was for me. Yay. They found a creative way to tell me no. Now, at first it was like, ladies and gentlemen, the mulatto was leaving. But I'm gonna leave y'all with this next well, it's not really a joke, it's really an intro because I've done my time right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, your main event tonight, the person you probably paid to actually see, you're probably wondering why. Yeah, he's right there, he got it. You're like, I don't know who this guy is, dressed like Magnum P.I. I didn't come to see him at all. I came to see rabbits and hats, man. Ladies and gentlemen, give it a round of applause, get your hands clapping together, clap please, it's not for me. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the talented styles of Magic Mike. Not that one, a different. I must also prove you that Magic Mike is not the movie one. This is the magician. Magic Mike, keep it going, keep it going. He's still out here. I think he's still out there.
Turn me up. I don't think I can do it.